Rajon Rondo S latest Bulls comment should be the end of his NBA career. After this latest bit of drama, the Chicago Bulls clearly have no use for Rajon Rondo. The clock is almost certainly ticking on the end of Rondo S time with yet another franchise. If and when the Bulls finally part ways with the mercurial point guard, the rest of the NBA should take note. Rondo is no longer a viable NBA player, and his comments should be the final nail in the coffin of his career. Regardless of the merit of Dwayne Wade and Jimmy Butler S recent criticism of their young Bulls teammates, Rondo exacerbated the issue with his hypocritical, and since deleted, response on Instagram. Just as importantly, he made the mistake of buying into the hype that Chicago had $3 alphas this season. In reality, the former Celtic/Maverick/King is clearly a peg or two below Wade and Butler in Chicago S pecking order. Did he have a point about how veterans should handle things? Maybe. But in Rondo S situation, you have to keep that criticism in-house. He S a role player who tried to act like he S still a star, and the consequences should be swift. If the Bulls were in T already contemplating a buyout, Rondo S comments undoubtedly grease the wheels on such an agreement. They D'd prefer to make a trade, of course, but good luck with that. Rondo S contract is guaranteed for nearly $14 million next season, and he provides less than half that value. Owner Jerry Reinsdorf is notoriously penny-wise, but even he can T be so pound-foolish as to think keeping Rondo on the roster makes any sense. There is no coming back from this rift. Time heals all wounds, except those inflicted by a scorned Rondo looking to draw blood. Let us assume, then, that the Bulls and Rondo come to some sort of an agreement in the days or weeks ahead, for the sake of everyone involved. What S next for the point guard? Prior to Thursday S retort, Rondo theoretically had an ace up his sleeve in free agency. LeBron James has a great deal of respect for the former NBA champion, and would like the Cavs to add a backup point guard. With a hefty buyout in his pocket, Rondo could have taken a minimum deal with Cleveland. He could have been the savior. Instead, he ripped one of LeBron S best friends, which has to give the King second thoughts. True, LeBron might still be interested in Rondo if he S really is desperate as he sounds, but we re-guessing that S not the case. LeBron knows chemistry is paramount, and knows how caustic a presence Rondo has been in every locker room he S ever called home. More importantly, LeBron S probably just generating a little drama to keep the Cavs on their toes. He knows they don't need Rondo. Where else could he land, though? No young team is going to bring him in as a locker room presence. No other playoff contender needs a past his prime point guard. No squad needs that headache. Above all else, there S the pesky fact that Rondo is a bad basketball player. He can T-shoot. His assist rate has plummeted, since defenses show him no respect. He plays passable defense only when he chooses to give a damn, an increasingly rare occasion these days. He argues with coaches and causes civil wars. Why in the world would any NBA team think employing Rajon Rondo is still a good idea? The Bulls always were going to be Rondo S last chance, and he blew it. So here S an idea for Rondo once his Bulls tenure ends: go to China. Seriously. Stephen Marbury showed how a player can rebuild a reputation in the country, and you LL make a pretty penny for your services. They might even build you a museum someday. Or if you don't do want to play abroad, maybe it's time to chase your dream of being a basketball coach. The world is your oyster, as long as you re not looking for the very specific pearl that is continuing to play in the association. Because in 2017, the phrases Rajon Rondo, an NBA player, simply have nothing in common.